I'm 60 and I learned to take selfies. Or at least, I tried to. If you think selfies are just holding up a phone and snapping a picture, think again. For me, selfies became a hilarious journey of unexpected angles, accidental art, and a whole lot of laughter. Mostly I ended up capturing ceilings, ears, and parts of my face that should never be seen in public, or anywhere really. It all started with my granddaughter, who said with a cheerful grin, "Grandma, everyone takes selfies these days. You should totally give it a try." I nodded enthusiastically, secretly wondering if I could be the next viral sensation. I imagined myself poised, holding the camera just right, showcasing my radiant smile against a beautiful background. The reality? Let's just say my first selfie was not quite the masterpiece I had envisioned. I sat down on the couch, positioned my phone with what I thought was flair and confidence, held it out in front of me, and pressed the button. Then I waited for the magic. The phone beeped, signaling the photo was taken. Later, when I checked the picture, I nearly fell off the couch laughing. The photo was a glorious close-up of my nostril and a blurry corner of the ceiling. There was no smile, no background, just my left ear looming large, like a proud spotlight stealing the show. Undeterred, I thought, maybe I just need practice. So I tried again, this time being more careful. I tilted the phone a little, tried angling it so my full face appeared, and even tried smiling. But instead of my face, the screen revealed a cat fur-covered shoulder with a bit of my chin at the bottom corner. Mr. Whiskers must have been determined to photobomb me. My family watched these efforts with signs of both encouragement and barely concealed amusement. My husband suggested, maybe try using the front camera instead of the back one. Great advice, except that turned out to be an entirely new challenge. The first time I flipped the camera, I was shocked to see my face looking back at me on the screen, except it was my face too close and upside down. I accidentally pressed a button, and suddenly the image was reversed, making me look like I had two left eyes. Trying to snap a picture while adjusting the image was like trying to drive a car while blindfolded. Once, while holding the phone at arm's length, I pressed the button, and the phone fell into my very full teacup. In a splash of tea and soap bubbles, my phone was rescued, but not before becoming an eager participant in my selfie saga. Determined to get it right, I asked my granddaughter for a crash course. She showed me how to angle the camera, use natural light, and even make silly faces to create cute selfies. I practiced the duck face, the side glance, and even the surprised look, but somehow ended up looking like a startled owl every time. Then came the selfies on walks. I tried lovely backgrounds, the garden, the park, the quiet street, holding the phone high to get the trees in the background. Instead, I ended up with heaps of sky in one shot and just my forehead in the next. One time, trying to capture the autumn leaves, I accidentally caught a group of pigeons flying just above my head, perfectly silhouetted against the sky. Artistic? Sure. Intended? Not at all. The funniest moment was when I attempted a group selfie. Trying to fit me, my husband, and our two cats into one frame was like orchestrating a circus act. The cats were cooperative for about 3 seconds, then both darted off in opposite directions. The photo that resulted was a blurry picture of empty air, 2 sets of doors, and a mysterious paw that hovered like an apparition. Despite all the mishaps, I began to love this quirky hobby. Taking selfies turned into more than just snapping pictures. It became a way to laugh at myself and enjoy the present moment. Even my friends began asking for the latest goofy selfie, and I happily shared the ones with hilarious angles and silly faces. Some days, I still accidentally take a dozen pictures of just ceilings, ears, or parts of my lap, but now I look at them as accidental art, each one telling a little story of my journey into the selfie world. So if you ever get a blurry, upside-down text from me with a photo of a hand or an eyebrow, just know I'm practicing. At 60, learning new tricks might be tricky, but it sure is fun. And, who knows, one day I might master the perfect selfie. Until then, I'm happily snapping away, ceiling shots and all, because life's too short not to find humor in every awkward angle.